This is Nanette.
I guess I'm attracted to tall guys.
She fell in love with Rich.
I've dated tall women, I've dated short women, no one as short as Nanette.
With nearly a 2-foot difference in height. They have gotten used to the stairs.
We've had people take pictures, yell across the street. We've had people think that our daughter and my wife were sisters.
You start.
Well, we complement each other in many different ways, and it's way beyond our height difference.
It is.
I'm more hands-on and mechanical and
I'm more anal.
dimensional. No, don't say that.
What?
That just doesn't sound good. Nanette's originally from the Philippines, but we live here in New York. I am 6'2" and a quarter.
And I am what?
4'3"3/4.
Yes. The things that's most challenging is just reaching the cupboard. The stove is kind of like face level.
Yeah, imagine trying to cook when the stove's this high.
I have to have everything down in the low cupboard or Mama's not cooking.
Coffee in the morning, I'm the one who does that. You know, a coffee pot sits on a high counter and then you gotta pour everything in there. For her, it's like that. For me, it's like that. That's our thing, is I'll take care of the high stuff and she takes care of the low stuff.
The couple first met online when they were living almost 6,000 miles apart.
I was born in upstate New York and was born and raised here until I left for the military. Did a stint in the Air Force, and then I ended up working as a military contractor in Afghanistan.
I'm born in the Philippines, in the swamp, in the biggest swamp in Asia. When I was a young adult, I would be confident in some things. I had my degree and I had a job, but there was a segment in my life that I had no confidence in, like dating.
Nanette and I met on a dating website.
A few days later, he asked if he could come and visit me, and I said, okay. We met each other for the very first time at the airport in the Philippines.
Before ever meeting in person, Rich and Nanette had both confessed that they were in love with each other. But Nanette hadn't shared her exact height.
I knew that she was shorter, but I didn't realize how petite she was. When I got off the plane, I was looking through the middle of the crowd, and then when I saw her, I looked down. And then I realized, oh wow, she is a lot smaller than I realized. But that didn't matter, you know.
Right from the get-go, I could tell that this is what I wanted in a relationship. And I'm like, this is the guy that I've been wanting to, like, just accepting of who I am, of, where I was in my life at the time.
The negative reactions the couple have received have varied depending on whether they are in the Philippines or the US.
In the US, I get offended when people think that I'm a mail order bride, because I'm not, and it's outlawed in the Philippines. In the Philippines, it was quite normal to be dating with a foreign guy, but the shock factor was like, whoa, you're too short and he's too big. In the US, it was like at a bar, they would be like, why are you bringing a young kid in a bar?
The irony is she's never been ID'd in a bar.
Yes!
We've had people take pictures. We've had people yell across the street. We've had people actually approach us. At the end of the day, we are who we are, and anybody who ever meets Nanette instantly forgets that she's as small as she is, because she's so much larger in life.
In spite of the judgment they face, Rich and Nanette knew that they were ready to take the next step in their relationship.
We had a beautiful outdoor wedding, and we were right on a cliff overlooking Lake Erie with the sunset setting behind us. I had my best friend build us a set of stairs for Nanette.
It kind of like...
It leveled us out.
Yeah.
So a lot of our wedding photos are a little deceptive. They look like we're closer to the same size.
Well,
except for the dancing ones.
Now we tease my daughter that at the wedding I was really tall. I got pregnant when I was 32?
Mm-hmm.
32?
Yeah.
Our daughter knows that Mama is tiny and Daddy's big. Daddy's big. She wants to be big like Daddy, and she doesn't want to be short like Mama.
We've had one time where a gentleman thought that our daughter and my wife were sisters.
It is my turn to stay in Daddy's lap.
For Nanette and Rich, their striking height difference has never been an obstacle to their love.
It's such a, I wouldn't say perfect, but it just works so well. It's differences, but at the same time, core values and where our goals are heading towards the same direction.
She keeps me grounded. I'd probably be a lot crazier if I didn't have her. At the same time, I let her kind of take more chances. I think it kind of goes both ways. That's our dynamic.
See, when we sit down, we're the same size.